So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
That pass isn't the best. Lewandowski! Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt. And Gattuso. Kaka. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Kukçu. Gets into some space. There's the terrific header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those. All that was required.
Nice physical challenge. Hazard. Kaka, who's set up 1 goal so far. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's intervened well there. Oh no, this does not look good. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hazard. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Gattuso. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
He's in a great position here. Hazard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Kaká. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just...
It's Vieri! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kaká. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Somewhat off target. Threads one in. Barcelona have reclaimed it, and he's surging through. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Kaká. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gattuso. Chance! In he goes again! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, it's Batistuta. Chips it through. And now they can clear their lines. Kaká. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Big chance! In for the pieces! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Crossed in once more. Oh, smashing header! And we've reached half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up. And on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Rooney. Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
Robertson. Kukçu. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro. Gattuso. That's Cannavaro. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gattuso, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And they win it back again. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Gattuso. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now it's Vieri. Ambitious ball here. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Kupchu. And this is Vieri. Nedved gets a foot in here. Kupchu. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nedved goes short. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Kupchu. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nedved. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nedved. That's good vision. And this is Messi. Shot, surely! Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Messi's chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13, numero 20, numero 17, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, Hacer. numero
Belletti.
15. Neymar.
Barcelona
Il
can
numero
consider
4,
themselves just
cambio di
about
giocatore.
safe now. Now it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Nico Williams. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Batistuta. Neymar. That's the keeper's ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Forward it goes. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's free, he has got space. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Khan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Just about within shooting range. it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Vieri. Tries to play it through. Son Heung-min. Good, strong midfield running here. That's rather hopeful. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Dembele. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Vieri. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's straight offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That was good alertness. Ibrahimovic looking to play him in. Perfectly measured that. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's an inviting looking ball that, and he's intervened well there. Kaka. Belletti. It's been slipped through. And it's Belletti. Great vision. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Vieri. Vieri! Pele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard is offering some sort of a real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ibrahimovic.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's in on goal, and he's lost his man here. Same again, same outcome.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Well, that's well seen too. Dembele. It's come through and he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Rijkaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Knocks it into space. Defending was strong and firm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kaka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ibrahimovic. Now he's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot's on here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaka. And he's worked it through. Chiellini makes the interception. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Beckham. Hazard is wide and looking to get onto this. That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's an excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just...
Good effort from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Dembele. Number 17, Vitinha. Number 22,
Tries to pass it through.
Number 21,
Aims beyond the defence.
coming on the field. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 3,
Losing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 18,
Yamal is in a really good position out
Number
wide.
14,
Up he goes!
substitution in progress.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Makalele gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Martinez. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Nicely weighted ball, and that pass just didn't quite work.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius takes a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he get on the end of this?
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Beckham. Oh, no joy this time. Belletti. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckham. It's Vinicius Junior.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Neymar just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. That has not gone well.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
That looks a cracking ball. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And Beckham! Beckham. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. He is through here. A lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bergomi.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bergomi. And here's Roberto Carlos. Played towards the other side.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckham. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. And here's Hazard. Hazard!
Well, I'm not quite sure
That could spell trouble. And that pass isn't the best. Has a shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Bergomi. Through. ended up in no man's land. And it's Michel Platini. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Hazard. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Mbappe tries to play it through. That'll be a throw. Lam. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. He's going for goal! Oh, good steal. He just read it. Mbappe. To Hazard. Looking for a run-up. Mbappe! And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs raising at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Hazard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. He's tried one! And that has been cleared. Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Robertson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Beckham. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 60 minutes played. Hazard. It's Hazard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Chu in with the challenge.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Back into the middle. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
And we have our very first corner.
Messi, número 15, número 7. Entran número 23, número 17.
Rises! It's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. Lahm plays it in. Gattuso, Rivaldo. Here's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And they're on him in a flash. Chu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Chu. Haaland. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's played in. That has been knocked clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a face-to-face with big chance! Gattuso. Robertson. Now Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rivaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Lahm. He's got two. Relentless. Just relentless. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vieri. Hazard. That's very neat.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, look, Vieri has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Turns and goes back. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Aubameyang. He has found a way through. Barcelona getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckham. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Looking to go deep. Looking here to chip it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That is good alertness. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he skips past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
Oakland Roots clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he welcomes it in. Chooses to go back. And it's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has not gone well. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. He's found shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Cannavaro. Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Vieri. Pele. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's on it. Can he get away? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They get a throw in. And that is expertly dealt with. And the half-time whistle goes. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a
And
quick
engrossing
reminder today,
half, but we're
please
still
refrain
where we
from
started,
parking outside
0-0.
this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Azar. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. It's Lewandowski! And that was probably asking just too much. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vieri. That's an imaginative pass. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through?
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kukcu takes control of it, and he's on the move. Gattuso. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front. Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Good effort from distance. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Robertson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu, who's steaming forward.
Substitution on the field. Number 97.
Beckham.
Aubameyang.
Well into the
Number
second half,
10,
and still there's
Pele.
nothing between them.
Number 6. Yamal. Number 8. Messi.
And that interception
Coming on the
was
field.
most necessary.
He read that
Number
really well
11,
and stopped it.
Bellingham. Neymar. Number 22.
Now it's
Platini.
Martinez.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckham receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's superb. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes in.
That's good defensive concentration.
What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Eto'o. Coming on to replace him is number 18. Eucharist.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Van Balken. Now, can they get... Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And the shot, and a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Ball swung in. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Alonso.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Owen. Threads one in. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. Played out towards the right wing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior looking to play him in. Azar. And it's Azar. Neymar looking for options for movement. He is through here. And he shoots! That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Owen. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Kaka. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Vieri. He's through, now is he in? Pirlo. Baresi. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vieri. That's a good ball out wide. Scholes. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! And that was very necessary. And it's Scholes. Now it's Yamal. Scholes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Perez. Oh, that's neat. He's picked his way through. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and he's worked it through. He's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaka is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And that was nowhere near his best. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Can they... And a chance! It's hit the upright. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Paresi. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely bit of skill. And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal's cross. Stood up well to him there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Lampard with the cross. And that should get the job done. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pires really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Robertson. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Pires was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Lampard. De Jong. Belletti. Kaka. That's a little off target. 5 minutes till the break. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Batistuta.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rivaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
De Jong, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo. And it's Hazard. Hazard. Rijkaard makes the interception. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And the keeper takes decisive action and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lampard. It's Lampard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rivaldo clears it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's managed... Yamal! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Played out to the right. Now it's Yamal. That has not gone well. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That has been cut short. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kaká. Looking for a runner. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Perez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
3.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 6. Hazard.
And it's Beckham.
El dorsal 7. Kaká.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 14. El dorsal
There's the
17.
shot! Oh,
El
the ball's
dorsal
run loose
23.
here.
Beckham. Cambio de jugadores.
Martinez.
Barcelona simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
And the flag has stayed down. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's running through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Beckham! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Robertson. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall. And the shots! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. Right, Scholes. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dink through. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Rivaldo.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Conte. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, and in! Off the post! That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan e Barcellona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Kukcu. Good ball, good... Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a little off target. That has not gone well. Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He's one-on-one! Oh, decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's the throw. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Belletti, this looks promising. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Tries a shot! It's in! AC Milan are all square. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing nice and neat. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Azar.
You'd be disappointed with that.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This ended up in no man's land. And he's only too happy to take that back. Azar. And it's Rivaldo. And it's Azar. Ball played for Kukçu. Not the most accurate pass. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that pass isn't the best. No foul, says the referee. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Hernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Oh, in he goes again! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Aims beyond the defence. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan get them... There's the shot! Hernandez with the clearance. Shot could be on. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Belletti. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Distributed tidily. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Delivers with whip.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Bale gets into some space. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. Goes for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, good spread. Hazard.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio di giocatori.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe! Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Hazard. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! Toni Kroos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Mbappe fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona are making a change now. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Great chance! Off the post! It's Rivaldo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. And simple.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Martinez. It's a searching pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hazard. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Gattuso gets it away. Rivaldo. Martinez is onto this. Kaká! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Xavi Alonso, time added on 4 minutes. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game.
Hola.